Wait, I need. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Four Guys on a Couch. But we're three guys. If you're watching this video, we are in the darkest timeline. Joining us today, I am the host, Henry Covert. Over here is my Flying Dutchman, Chris Skelton.
Hello, hello.
And to be determined, Jason Alonji.
No. Just skip the last name. Let's go on.
Okay, well, you guys can take off your beards if you want.
I kind of like it. It's comically big.
Okay. I'll be keeping on too. Jason, it's up to you.
It wasn't sticking on.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm probably in the phase right now. I can't really do beards.
Okay, that's all right. Well, if you don't know who we are, we're Four Guys on a Couch. We are, a general topic podcast with. We feel like we're more nerd culture, kind of tad bit, and a little bit. We're big soccer fans, so that's kind of what we are. Each of us will bring our own topic to the table. So it'll be just us discussing this out. And we'll be having other specials, like we're having a Mario Kart 8 special coming up on May 31st. We'll be previewing the whole World Cup on June 7th. So we'll have other cool stuff like that. So join us.
Please.
So, who wants to go first with this topic?
I am not going first.
This is historic.
So particularly, let's continue with our discussion from the car earlier.
What were we discussing in the car? I can't remember.
Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts in the same place.
Okay. So you want to talk about super groups? Or super drive-ins? Super restaurants?
I mean, yeah, let's go there.
Okay, so we're going with so our thoughts on super restaurants. So y'all know, me and Jason, I had picked Jason up, and we saw a Dunkin' Donuts and a Baskin Robbins together in one location, which I thought was
Wow.
I mean, what else do you need in life?
It could be a Starbucks, maybe?
No, but Dunkin' Donuts serves coffee, so you're...
Yeah, no, that's awesome, actually.
That's good. Like
Breakfast and ice cream.
Yeah, there you go.
Waffles, you get your waffles, and then you put ice cream on top of it right there.
So you begin your day is with the end.
That's
how you...
that's how we started.
Hey, there's some people who like to eat breakfast at night.
There is.
You know, hey, every time we go to Denny's after JFK, that's where I get breakfast.
Breakfast for dinner, that works.
Scrambled eggs are good any time of the day.
Yeah. But where do you want to go with this?
I was thinking more on
Oh. Okay, so we're segueing it into mergers.
Yeah.
I'll let you continue this conversation because it's your idea.
I mean, we talked about the Baskin Robbins and
Because it's Baskin Robbins,
Dunkin' Donuts,
and then there's
Long John Silver's and Taco Bell.
and Pizza Hut and KFC and Pepsi all in one.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, on one hand, you have the convenience of multiple products at once.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the mood for fish, you go with Long John Silver's. If you're in the mood for Taco Bell,
You still go to the Long John Silver's?
There's one of those at Katie Mills and it smells like fish every time you go in.
Yeah.
Do y'all see any downside to that, though?
I mean, I can see, like I just said, the Long John Silver's and Taco Bell over by Katie Mills, is by Toys R Us and Walmart.
Yeah.
Never go in there. The tacos, whenever you get them out of the menu, it smells like fish. And that deters me from my taco, unless it's a fish taco. Then it's acceptable.
Yeah.
Crunchy or soft?
Yeah, I'm a soft.
I'm soft.
Only unless it's like I found this new thing at HEB. It's a hybrid between flour and corn tortillas.
I'm confused.
How does that exist?
It's like they throw half the ingredients of a flour tortilla with half the ingredients of a corn. It's like, you have the corn tortilla and you have a flour tortilla, and it's like the middle ground. It tastes like the middle
It's
of
the hybrid.
It's a hybrid.
It's the merger.
You're a biomedical engineer. Come on. You should understand what a hybrid is.
I know what a hybrid is. I mean,
It's literally a hybrid of the two.
wow. What's this one coming to?
Yeah.
Next you know it, we'll have Pepsi and Coke in the same bottle.
Oh,
No, that'd be
okay.
awful. That would just
I've
be the
done
worst
that.
thing ever. Dr. Pepper is good.
Dr. Pepsi.
But like,
Anybody?
but when you're talking about mergers, I mean, sometimes it's a good thing. Like if it's a company that has a great product, but they don't know how to market it, so they're going under.
Right.
With a company that knows how to bring out its full potential. Yeah.
So like Google and Motorola.
Yeah. Or like, with the recent acquisition, Facebook bought Oculus Rift, which is a VR.
Wait, they bought Oculus Rift?
Yeah, for $2 billion. And you have a company that has a brilliant idea, but they don't have the funds, where Facebook can bring them up, so it could potentially be better.
I mean, what I read about Google's acquisition of Motorola was Google still allowed Motorola to be autonomous.
Yeah, because Facebook owns Instagram, and you really have seen no change to Instagram. You've seen Facebook take over the hashtags now are on Facebook as well. And then you have certain integration involved, but they really just left it out of the company. It was just funding, just what they had. It was what they had. Which that's what I see with Oculus. They're just gonna get more funding to get their product out. And a company like Sony has Project Morpheus, which is their own VR. They'll be able to compete now, because they both have the funding. You didn't think we'd get this deep, right?
I really did not expect this.
Dude, I talk, dude. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay, so Chris, what about the Apple Beats?
The Apple Beats. Wait, but the headphones?
Yeah, Apple is about. Have they bought them, or is it about to be?
I don't know. If
I think
they
it's-
bought 'em yet.
I think it's in process.
Yeah, they're in the process of buying them.
Dude, I was at Best Buy today, and I was walking past the Beats headphones, and I was like, these things are so over ridiculously priced. And then I realized how many people I've seen with them just walking around some of the worst areas in our city, and I was like, how do you still have those
How you
around here? Did the people not know how much those actually cost? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how much they cost. But so Apple's buying out Beats. It's buying the product.
Yeah, marketing genius.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, I don't know. If it's anything Apple, it's probably gonna become cheaper and more plasticky.
No, that's a lie.
It's,
They're gonna jack the price up twice.
yeah, and then they're gonna give you plastic.
I
They
mean,
usually have plastic products.
they could do that, or they could integrate Beats into the next iPhone. I mean,
Yeah, because right now all the Samsung devices have music, like my Galaxy has, or my Note, I should say. Just in the right shape. But it has Beat audio built in. But I'm like, I'm never gonna use this because we have to pay for it.
there's another hybrid.
Yeah, right there.
Is it a tablet or a phone? A phonelet?
It's pretty big. I mean, my dad's tab is like this much more.
Or a tone? As in a tablet phone? A tone?
Tone?
You guys remember the spoons?
What?
Frosty spoons? The spoons?
I don't remember those.
The Wendy commercial? That was...
Still the best thing is the sport.
What's a
Top spoon fork.
Oh, that's what you call those.
Yeah.
I just assumed they're.
Yeah, some 8-year-old named it a long time ago because
What happens?
it's the first actual product that you can take two names of two different things and then just combine them together. Yes.
And it works.
And get the name for the product. It's
a sport.
Yeah, it's Spork. There you go.
Sport. It's fancy stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
It's high gen.
That's what happens when.
It's very, it's just simplicity taken to the next level. Because there's not all the gaps in the forks, but you can shovel it up like a fork.
Yeah.
Spoon. It's the best of both worlds.
It's just classy stuff. That's all I gotta say. Mergers, though.
Back to mergers.
Take it off the bunny trail. Maybe we should get a bunny as our fourth guest. Oh,
Yeah,
just to mention it, guys, Tim Brown was supposed to be here, but Tim Brown doesn't know his own schedule, so he had told me that, me and my mom were going on a vacation trip. I was like, Tim, you said you could do this 3 weeks ago. So that was But it's Tim Brown. We will have him on. He is legendary in his own right. We'll have him on one day. I promise. I promise you all. So going back to mergers.
This beard in my face are becoming a merger. Right now.
I feel like we should just walk around, go and do get a camera with us, and just us walking around like this and seeing people's reactions. We'll see how many people get it, but this is the
You
darkest
can see my
timeline.
chin. It's like the only part that actually connects us here.
It's
It's past.
It's like a
my
giant
actual chin
handlebar,
or a Fu Manchu that's
is.
extended.
or your beard has its own beard.
Yeah, it's a manly beard. Grew its own beard
Yeah, it's
to
like
make up for.
your face decided it was young in this place and everywhere.
And just old everywhere else.
It happens.
Okay, mergers. Is there anywhere else you want to go with that?
I believe not. I mean, I could go into like
I mean, whatever you want to talk about.
this is probably something people would probably follow, but a bad effect of having mergers. Whenever I think of them,
Will people get fired?
definitely. So recently, AstraZeneca, not AstraZeneca, Pfizer.
What's that?
It's a pharmaceutical.
Okay.
Yeah. Long and short is, AstraZeneca developed a cancer drug, and Pfizer wants to buy them out. If Pfizer succeeds, a whole bunch of
Up your volume a tab. Just FYI.
if Pfizer succeeds, a whole bunch of U.S. employees could lose their jobs.
Okay. So the side effects of mergers.
Yeah. And a whole bunch of UK employees could gain jobs. So it's
Double-edged sword.
basically.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's going overseas. It's obvious. China's the new Mexico. It was originally Mexico. Everyone was going to Mexico to build stuff because it was cheaper. And everyone went to China and Taiwan.
I was gonna make a bad joke. Let's continue.
Do you want to go to the next topic, or are you going to keep on continuing with our merger?
Let's go to the next topic.
Next topic. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're hearing that noise, I know this is late into the show, but it's the Playroom app, and it's the only way we can film it where it's just us. So that's why that's there. And I'm sorry, but we're living through it. It's for fun. It's cheery music though, so it's not bad. Do you want to go or you want me to go? I'll go. My topic is this happened 2 weeks ago. Man City were playing. Who were they playing? Everton, I think it was. And it's the 81st minute, and Edwin Dzeko fakes that he has dislocated his shoulder for 5 minutes.
Jeez.
On the field, he's laying on the ground. The referee doesn't believe him at all. And it's hilarious. It's hilarious to watch. I'll embed it in the article for the video when I post it. It was what I found hilarious was that the stretchers actually came on. But at this point, Man City has already had all three of their substitutions. And so the stretcher guys, physios, check him out, take him out. 1 minute, I kid you not, 1 minute, and he's back on the field. He just slowly goes, okay, let's run. And it adds like 6 minutes to stoppage time. And I mean, literally, the announcer said he's been laying down there for 5 minutes. I just stopped the stopwatch. It was so. That bears down to: do you think players, all sports around the world, that are abusing the rules that are there to save them? You know, like within soccer, with people for diving, those kind of rules are meant to, you know, protect them because they're getting fouled really hard.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if he stumbles that far, he should get that kick. You know, same thing with American football, which I have no idea what any of those rules are. I just hear about them all the time because everyone complains because it's about you know head injuries. The same thing with soccer is that if a player is holding his head, you stop play.
Yeah.
That's another rule that's been in place for the last 2 years, I think it was. Yeah, it's been new. It's actually a pretty new rule. I mean, referees if they are holding. Now it's like if they're holding their head on the ground, you stop playing.
Yeah.
Like it's automatic, like it's required. So that's my thought. What do you think? Players abusing the rules that are meant to protect them.
Well, it's a shame because a lot of soccer players are giving our own sport a bad name here in America because of now it's the drama sport. It's the sport of foul of people
Wait,
that
for a
draw.
segue real quick, you look really American when you said that.
Thank you. I'm the Flying Dutchman and I look American. It's good. Anyway,
America's nearly.
I'm done.
Moving on.
Anyway, so it sucks. It honestly sucks. I hate it because every person here that I talk to tends to go. I don't watch soccer because usually about 5 to 10 minutes of the game we're watching somebody roll around on the floor, and it's like that's just a shame because it's such a beautiful sport. It shouldn't be
Yeah,
played
it
off
is.
the floor. It should be played standing up, the ball constantly moving.
Yeah.
But a lot of people that are professional just get paid to flop and get paid to act all these scenes out to draw cards for the other players and to try to protect themselves. It's a shame. They really should stop abusing it.
I believe the same thing. I mean,
Talk up a little more.
I believe the same thing. I mean, growing up watching soccer, I'd watch with one of our neighbors, and not to seem racist, he'd watch an African team go up against a European team, and watch the European player get tackled or dive, and be like, y'all are weak. You know, I mean, it's a beautiful sport in that there's a lot of physicality, but at the same time,
There's those beautiful moments.
exactly,
Yeah, I agree with you.
ruined by someone diving theatrically.
And you know what? We can boil it down. I will agree. There's certain leagues that's worse than others.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the Prem is the obvious, but also you have all these flamboyant players that are like the boy bands. You know, that
Yeah.
are like that. You know,
With the cool haircuts.
and I'm driving the fancy cars. They got the supermodels, but then there's also leagues that don't. So I'm like, what I notice. I'm not trying to be racist. It's just my observation from watching soccer because I watch a lot of it. But usually the groups that usually flop the most are South American. Actually, all of Latin America pretty much. Then you also have Africans that are big floppers. Just know like the star forwards, you know, like drop flops like all the time. It's true. I'm not trying. And then Spanish players do a lot. Spanish league, I think there's a lot of flopping. It's probably the second most to the Prem, you know. And then Portuguese as well. Cristiano Ronaldo, he flops so much. But the leagues that are least prevalent is the Italian league, I think, and the German league. A lot of the little leagues in Europe, because they're more focused on play.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Dutch league, I have no idea. I can't remember.
Dude, when I was over there for 2 weeks and watched some of the Eredivisie, like
They're just usually moving so fast.
Dude, did I tell you guys? I think I told you guys about the time where that guy got like his right leg chopped from underneath him, and the ball was rolling towards 18, and he literally like put his left hand down and did like a somersault flip and got up and then took an upper 90 shot. And I was just like, after I watched the replay, I was like, dude, this isn't even a top tier team. This is actually one of the middle tier
League,
of the
like-
league brackets.
Yeah, I consider Dutch league like between that 6th and 9th ranked league,
Thereabout. I mean,
because that's like the top
Yep.
5. The top 5, it's England, Germany, Spain, Italy, and France.
Yeah.
And then I don't really have a direct order because it's kind of a mixture, which that's the Dutch, the Russians, Portuguese.
and then you have the Turks.
I would say Turkish. Yeah, I would go Turkish based on their Champions League performances
Yeah.
in your own leagues.
Yeah.
I would say that's your next 4, those guys, and they're also like the talent pool. They're a breeding league, so you push up players up
Yeah.
to the next leagues, and that's where you get your talents from.
Yeah.
No one's talking about the Scottish League now, are we?
The Scottish League is fallen. It's the Celtic. It's the Celtic show. That's what it is. I mean, Rangers isn't there anymore. They've lost all
Yeah.
that money, and that kind of devastated. But Like the player I admire the most is Miroslav Klose. You know, he's had moments where he's been, he got a handball, and he scored 2, and he told the referee, "Hey, I handballed that. You know, it shouldn't be counted as a goal," and they took it away. And also, no, I got a blue screen. One of my drivers keeps on malfunctioning.
That's right.
I have to get a new part. That's to do with my fan.
Yeah.
So it's coming in. That was our side note, guys. At least it's not the PS4.
Yeah.
It's just my computer, and it's just it stays on for an hour and then it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he's done the handball. He's given a penalty kick inside the box, but he's like, referee, he didn't even touch me. Like, he's gotten all these things recalled that should have benefited him.
Yeah.
And I just consider that class act. Same thing as like Ryan Giggs does a couple of these things a couple times in his older age. Okay, I know you'd say something there. Hey, he flopped a bit in his younger years. But I mean, every player does.
So, do you think that's a thing of the player's age or sense of maturity?
I wouldn't actually. I would agree. Maturity is a big thing. Also, I think it's where you come from. You know, some players say like Neymar. He is considered the hottest commodity. You know, one of the hottest commodities right now, and that's going straight to his head. Compared to, let's say, like some English defender coming out of, let's say, like Crystal Palace or something like that.
Yeah.
You know. He's come from humble beginnings. He's been fighting. He's been in every club that's been in the promotion relegation scene for years. I know there's players like that.
Basically in a tug of war every season.
Like, he doesn't even know if he's going to be able to play in the top tier. You know, sometimes he'll be in the top tier, but he's a squad player. But he'll be in that bottom tier. He'll be a starter. You know, and there's players that are just trying to meet ends meet. And I noticed them. They're not flopping. They're just humble enough that I get to play. And I think it also has to do with how much to the point gets in your head, whereas I really love this sport and I can't believe I have this dream job.
Right.
It's the perspective, you know.
Yeah.
And I think bigger name stars, it gets to their head. I mean, the egos are definitely there.
Yeah.
I would agree.
So what about Messi's performance recently? He hasn't been as...
Well, he's been injured.
I know, but he's been playing. He played recently, though.
I think he did. I think it's last weekend.
Yeah.
I don't follow La Liga that well because it's an awful league. That's garbage.
No, come on.
It's the truth.
Oh.
There's 2 teams. Oh, there's
Shots
3
fired.
teams this year. You got Atletico, Real, and Barcelona. Other than that, it's just trash. That's why I think the German league's number 2.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. Besides Premier League this season, which has been like one of the closest things ever.
Yeah.
It's down to the final tomorrow.
It's too tight, though. Like,
The German league is very tight, you know, except for Bayern Munich is becoming the juggernaut. Other than that, from second place to last place I think it's about 20 points.
really?
Yeah, it's a very tight league. Also, they don't have the main TV deals. They're not getting the money for that, but they still have top level players.
They play efficiently.
They play very respectfully. They play hard, though. They're not afraid to take someone down. But there is,
I mean, they have some amount of flair, but their focus isn't flair. Their focus is usually
being efficient and scoring.
basically.
But I think that's where some Latin America is, and like former Yugoslavian states, because the former Yugoslavia used to be known as the European Brazil. No, I'm being serious. That's what it's called. Because all the players were a bunch of flair players because they could play. So that's where you have like Croatia, like you have Luka Modric, players like that that are doing this. Any more on that topic?
That was your topic.
That was my topic.
That was your topic.
Hey, we got 15 minutes out of it. I would take it.
Yeah, that was pretty good. All right. So my topic my topic is tomorrow is the League of Legends World Championship Series, the championship finals actually. And it started on last Thursday, I believe, maybe Friday. That was the first days. We had three main. Well, okay, I would consider three main different servers that are currently competing for who's the best, and that would be the North American server, the European West server, and the Korean server. Those are the three top ones that you would consider. And then we also have the Chinese server, and I think there's actually two different groups from China this year. I'm probably wrong about this, but let me look real quick.
We're checked, hey.
Yeah, let me check this.
Why are you looking it up? Tell us a little bit about it.
Anyway, yeah, while I'm looking this
Tell
up.
us what a MOBA is, Chris.
What is a MOBA? It's a multiplayer online battle arena. So in League
I
of
learned
Legends,
that the other day, actually.
yeah. The other day we had, or no, sorry, not the other day. So it's 5v5. You have 5 positions on this map, this chessboard, if you will, versus 5 other people.
And you have computer players on there too, right?
No,
I thought you did. Like
you can't.
minions.
You can play against bots and stuff if you
No,
want.
I mean like little minions.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, there's
I'm just
there's
keeping
waves of 6 minions that go down the 3 different lanes, and you kill them for money. And you can also kill the other players for money, and you can also kill their towers for money. Each lane will have 3 towers, one in the base, one halfway out, and then all the way closest to the opponent. And you're trying to kill their base. The point of the game is to kill their opponent's nexus. There's several million thousands of ways of actually getting to the enemy's base and getting them as much gold as you can, with 2 neutral objectives called the Dragon and something called Baron Nashor. And they're kind of like the big hotshots you can go for extra money if you need to. So this tomorrow, I wanted to talk real quick, so talk about finals. Tomorrow is the Koreans versus the Chinese, and there's a Chinese team called OMG, and it's a Korean team called SK Telecom T1. And
So one of them is an internet company, and
Yeah.
the other one is a bunch of pop stars.
yeah, if you want to.
I just made a stab.
There you go. No shots fired. So I'm confused. See, this is where I'm a little confused. There's a group called the Azubu Taipei Assassins, and they were beat out by the European team, Fnatic. But there's the OMG, who are the Chinese, and the North Americans actually beat them in their first games. And the North Americans team called Cloud9, which is also a pretty big brand name for esports. They have teams over here in America and in EU West. But OMG came back in the semifinals. They beat
Kingdom Hearts fell.
Oh, well.
Kingdom Hearts fell.
Kingdom Hearts
I
down.
repeat, Kingdom Hearts has fell. That's okay.
OMG came
It
back.
shows off the Whataburger logo that fell off the.
That's fine.
So it's all
We
good.
need sponsorship.
We need sponsorship.
You see that Whataburger?
Hey, we take sponsorship. We're even thinking about doing a simple, Kickstarter to get Jason a car. We might shoot for a.
Yeah.
We might shoot for a motor scooter first.
Yeah, a little moped.
Little moped. Okay. Go on.
Anyway, yes. But so this being said, the World Championship is tomorrow, and then we're going to be ending. It'll cut off and it'll go into the summer split. But for the summer split, we have a bunch of new things going on. We have one of the top 3 teams' name is Cloud9, and then you have Team Solo Mid, which I'm a fan of. I love Team Solo Mid. I'm one of the TSM fanboys apparently, but I was their fan ever since the beginning. So anyway, and then you have Cloud9 TSM and Counter Logic Gaming. And Counter Logic Gaming has gone through a ton of roster changes over the semester of this last split, and or this last series, I guess. Or
Season?
Yeah, season. They call it splits though for esports.
Okay.
And so this last split, they've gone through a couple of roster changes. Even had some bench players come back that have to play for them. But this next split, they're bringing in a top laner from Korea. And so what I really want to lead this into is esports usually, I personally, I'll put my own opinion on this first, this is just me. I think that as an NA server, you should kind of stick with NA teams. In a European
NA
West.
players?
Yeah, NA players. NA teams should stick with NA players. EU West should stick with EU West. Korea, China. And I think I have a feeling one of them is Japanese actually. a Japanese server. I don't actually know, but so
Shows how
That's-
much you know about your sport here.
yeah, right. I don't follow much of the out of the scene instead of NA and the US, so I don't really know too much about OMG and SK, except for SK did win the championship series last year, so they're coming to defend their title this year against OMG. But anyway, so in sports, how often do we draft from other countries to come play for teams in America?
Okay, first of all, Olympics, all the time. I mean, countries do it all the time. I mean, what was it last week? There was a Korean speed skater, I think it was. You know, the one where you go around and around?
Yeah.
At this last one, Koreans didn't want him to play for him, so he went to play for Russia. I think he won the gold for Russia, too.
Did he?
I think, maybe?
With the Olympics, you had to be born or have nationality in their country.
I mean,
Yeah, you have nationality.
nationality isn't a hard thing as far
I
as
mean,
immigration.
dude, they can fudge some paperwork, you know. Oh, you gonna come play for us? Stamp.
Right.
You're now a Russian citizen. How does that make you feel? I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, FIFA. I know this is a topic we're going to talk about,
Yeah.
so we'll go into this from here. Because we're supposed to have 4 topics, so there's only 3 of us, so we'll go into that next. But you know, like FIFA is pretty strict on theirs. You know, equality. I know that IOC, Olympic International. They do like you just have to be a citizen. I know with the U.S. soccer team we have like Julian Green that's playing for us now, but you know you have a one-time switch. Olympics, I do not think we have a one-time switch. I think it's as much as you want as long as you have a citizenship. But like FIFA has it where it's one-time switch by the age of 23. I think it is. After 23, you can't switch. Also, if you're in a non-friendly, which is like an actual like a World Cup qualifier, or like if you're in the Euros, Gold Cup, World Cup, you're then tied to that team.
Yeah.
Once you have like an official cap, even though the other ones are considered caps, but once you get that official cap, are you giving a mustache to a cat?
It's kind of annoying me now, so we just put it on my chest.
I think I'm done with it too. Godzilla, I'll let you have it.
Now
Godzilla.
my shirt
Say
looks
hi
like
to
it's
one
a
of the viewers.
it's a cat.
Hi, TM Kaylee.
Hi, Lord Racer.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Do you know those people?
Yeah, Team Kaylee. I know Team Kaylee. Hopefully
Okay.
she doesn't say, she said she was going to say. Be a little awkward, but.
Okay. Who's Lord Racer?
I don't know Lord Racers. Hi, Lord Racer. I'm glad you,
Glad you joined in.
But it sounds like they know us, so that's awesome.
So that's all good.
Yeah.
Viewers, you know, and one of our computers is down, so that's not one fudge number.
Yeah. But I do have 2 questions on my topic.
Sure.
The second one was there's a new team coming into NA that is strictly made up of just Koreans. So, like, has that ever happened in other sports where we have people from other countries coming to a what they consider a weaker server, a weaker like group bracket,
To get more.
to participate in our series, in our split? And so, does that happen? You know, like
Another sport.
Now, if you look at like CONCACAF, you look at UEFA. I mean, Israel went to UEFA, but that's due to political issues. That's not with coming to because they were in Eurasia. Australia went to Asia because they wanted more competition.
okay,
So competition builds better players.
yeah,
Brazil though Brazil came to a Gold Cup, which is the championship of North America, but we invited it.
yeah.
Kind of like they didn't win because Mexico beat them in the final.
Wow.
You know, that
What?
itself just
That's another topic in itself. What? Mexico beat
It was
Brazil.
but it was like Brazil's C team. There was a bunch of youngsters, against Mexico's A team. And I know Colombia actually. No, yeah, it was Colombia before the 2002 World Cup. I think they played in our qualification. I might have to double check that. Which that's a stronger team coming to a weaker conference. Because CONCACAF, it's Mexico, U.S. are guaranteed.
Yeah, of course.
Uh,
You're reading that, and I was like,
I have met all three of you in real life. It's just that my first and last name is too common on to put as a username on the site.
I think I know who that is.
Who is that?
I think it's James.
It might be. I don't know.
Possibly.
Possibly it could be James. Tell us who you are, and we'll give you a shout out. But yeah, so it doesn't happen that much in soccer because they're really the continental. I mean, you can get away with being a South American team in North America.
It's the Americas.
It's America.
It's America.
What of the Chivas?
America.
What?
The Chivas.
Who is Chivas?
They're some Central American.
Chivas, USA.
Mm-hmm.
They're Mexican.
Chivas Guadalajara?
No, that was one in Mexico. The Chivas.
Chivas USA they just built the brand.
Yeah.
They bought the owner, which now they're a diminished brand now. Ah, Jason, you got it right. Let's hear. Can we give you a prize? Here you go. You can hold the Pokemon DS carrying case. You don't get to keep it though.
Huh? Lame.
Hey, Connor, I won a prize this week.
He's the winner of the week.
You knock over. Oh, you knocked over Mario Kart.
We're having we just decided now we're having a winner of the week.
Oh, okay. We just decided.
We're deciding
After Jason won the first prize, we're just gonna do this every week.
Yeah, we're just gonna do it every week. Hey, that's how we differentiate ourselves from the other podcasts.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we also have ethnic diversity.
Yeah, we do. He's Colombian, but his parents are Dutch,
Yeah.
and you're Nigerian, and I'm white.
Yeah.
But I'm 132, I think it is, black.
Interesting.
I don't know what I am. I guess.
I don't know, there's a weird ethnic diversity on my mom's side.
So 4 generations ago?
I think it's 5 or 6. Yeah, it was a while ago. But they married a Norwegian, so it kind of balances it out.
I think we're talking about this Dutch black.
Yeah.
That's funny because the Dutch. I want to go there. I want to go there.
No, my my direct line on my dad's side, his name was Tunis Conard. He was a merchant. He moved over in 1648 and helped find Long Island. Then he got kicked out by the British. But then he was a merchant, so he ripped off the British. So it was all good.
Of course.
So he changed the last name to Covert
Because he was covert. I get it.
well, covert operations there, but also the British would trust him more because he had a British-sounding last name.
There you go.
You know, rip off. There's some history for you guys. What were we talking about? But yeah,
We just ended the topic of what I wanted to talk about earlier.
But I don't think esports. I think is a new thing.
It is.
I mean, it's
It
like,
is.
what, 6 years maybe at the most.
Probably.
I know Evo's been since early 2000s, which
Yeah.
that's the fighting series like Street Fighter, Super Smash Bros. You know, all games like that.
Yeah.
Which has been around in the early 2000s.
They've been around for a long time, but they haven't been very popular.
They just started. They've just started to hit. I think the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And they're really starting to bring momentum. But League just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, League was it's 5 years old now, but it was in beta when it first came out for 1 whole year, and then it came out in the
Well,
season.
Minecraft was in beta for 3 years, and everyone could play that.
Yeah, no, but they decided.
Dota was in beta forever.
Dude, Dota's been in beta for so long, and I don't even know if they just now officially released it.
I
It wasn't
think
in
they
beta.
have. I want to say yes too.
But they've had so many tournaments. It's been beta tournaments, but they've got it's ridiculous.
But I mean, I guess we can flip this question. Do you think esports is a real sport?
I would consider esports a real sport.
I would consider if you see how much stress is put in. I mean, if we can call golf a sport, we can call it esports a sport.
You know, I mean, but golf's been around for ages, though.
Yeah, but in 100 years from now, we're also going to say that esports is around for ages.
Because eventually we might get to the point where you're officially, you know, like you have the whole virtual reality thing going.
That would be crazy, but yes, that could happen.
Like VR troopers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe Call of Duty, but you're actually running around.
You can actually get a scholarship for playing Call of Duty.
That'd be stupid. That'd be so stupid. I love gaming and gamer stuff, but that'd be so dumb.
Okay. Well, that's our topic for this one.
Yeah, that was.
Anything else you want to address with that?
No.
I think, like, my opinion is it's a young sport.
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit of time to get those the rules in. It'll just take a little bit of time.
Yes. We.
Unfortunately, there's only 3 of us today.
So and then there's Darth Maul.
There's
right?
Darth Maul.
And then there's Sheldon.
Sheldon's
You
here.
can't see Sheldon's face
Wow.
because of the light.
Here, bring Sheldon. Put him on the couch. Put Sheldon on the couch.
Bazinga.
Bazinga, he is here. I like all your comments. We also got Godzilla. We have a AT right here. We have quite a bunch. Godzilla destroyed Ghidorah. King Ghidorah right there.
Yeah.
We got some classic games and comic books here. We're not alone. We have plenty of company.
Forever alone.
Olaf is here as well, if you don't see that.
There he is. Olaf.
I don't have a skull, that's what it says. If you see both these paintings, my sister painted both of these.
Did she?
Yeah.
Shout out for your sister.
Shout out for Grayson. She'll eventually be on the show. She just came back from college today.
We might have to rename the show
Party.
just for that one day, though.
No, but we're doing Mario Kart special, so it's just called 4 Guys and a Mario Kart special.
Okay.
Like each episode will have its own name. So, my question is, we're going soccer here.
Okay.
We should just make this corruption in sports.
Oh, jeez.
Corruption in sports?
Yeah. Because what I'm mad about is the Qatar thing. Qatar got awarded the 2022.
In the winter?
No, but it's going to be summer, but they're trying to make it winter. But the thing is, the top 5 leagues we were talking about, they have the big lobby where they can say, hey, no. They have more power than I think FIFA has. They have more money than FIFA. If the Premiership says, no, you're not diving into our season, that's taken as law.
FIFA needs to be reconstructed or reformed, I believe.
Elections coming up next year. Sepp Blatter, I hope that he does not get rehired. Sepp Blatter is the guy that has been under corruption charges, I think about 4 times he's been in trial for it.
Isn't there like a term limit?
No, not in FIFA. This will be his 5th. He's also, stupid things he's come, he said we should have girls soccer where their shorts are right here, cut off right here.
Oh, show me more.
So it would appeal more and they can bring in more money. So a bag of butter, why do we need a bag?
We need a bag of butter.
Because of the cut-off thing.
No, I don't know. It's a joke. I like butter. It's a thing.
We can get you a stick of butter.
I will.
We can get you a
I
tub
dress
of
up a
butter.
stick of butter in a soccer outfit.
Oh, we can make a miniature one. We could have craft night.
Yes.
We could do that. Yeah.
I'll get Bridget to come. She's the master of crafts.
Perfect.
She has made her own dress before. She's also made
It'll be like a
backpacks.
chew and stuff. It'll be about.
We could be the chew. We'll just have each episode will be it's only us copying something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's potential here.
So be called the podcast of podcasts.
Y'all.
We'll be the community.
Song of songs.
We will be the
Podcast.
community podcast.
This
It's
is
not
the
as-
pilot, so
it's not as
it's
interesting.
really flexible.
This
Just work
is
with us.
it's a pilot. I mean, we haven't been bought for a full series yet. It's pretty much.
Not yet.
We've been
See us on Netflix next year.
Netflix it is.
No, HBO. We're going for
Oh,
HBO.
jeez.
Late night on HBO.
Oh no.
Right now we're on like a 6 episode. We've been bought for 6 episodes.
Live streaming from Covert Gamer.
No, it's the War Room.
It's the war room. Yeah.
Let's just work with it.
I call it the War Room. See all my Jesus books? This is the War Room.
War room it is.
War Room it is. Also, just like it. Sounds cool. Because we got the man cave over there, and this is the War Room.
Alright, we'll do that later.
Okay, let's just skip the corruption. Now I forgot the cool topic I was going to ask.
Wait, just to hold up. Do any of the audience have any question?
Yeah, we'll take a question from the audience if y'all want to
Any
throw
question?
one up there.
There's 3 of
It
us.
has to be appropriate. We're keeping it
There's
PG.
only 2 people watching us right now.
But it's Kaylee and...
It's Kaylee and James.
Yeah.
Alright, if Kaylee and James have a question for us,
Throw it
That
out
would
there.
be really
Throw it out
cool.
there.
We can even have. Ooh, what's our favorite Pokemon?
Our favorite? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Well, okay. Since we're gonna talk about our favorite Pokemon, which would be really cool. I was watching, like, for some reason recently.
Y'all can comment on what your favorite Pokemon is too.
That's actually a good question. It's actually a really interesting question. But I hope not. I hope that.
Not necessarily.
Okay, for you watching, well, actually, y'all can see that because this will be on the YouTube video this side thing. See? My personal favorite though is Mudkip.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I'm
All
super.
high school. All of high school with Mudkip?
Mudkip.
Mudkip?
Mudkip. No, but that's why I'm excited to play the new Sapphire
Yeah.
Ruby. I'm playing Mudkip.
I'm more old school. I'd probably just go with the Charmander.
Charizard is my third pick. Second pick, Tyranitar. That guy is.
Yeah. Well, see, what I was gonna say was I was randomly watching Super Smash tournaments recently today, and these past couple days I have, and so my favorite Pokemon would have to be Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
She actually can destroy people.
Jigglypuff.
I did have a thing for Lapras once.
Dude, Lapras is in my top 5. With Blastoids, also.
So you're a water Pokemon liker.
Pretty much, that's my hardest time in every game. Who's going to be my one water Pokemon to know certain?
Right?
Because I can't have like half my team water.
Yeah.
I like diversity. My flying though is also another hard decision. That's why was it the last one? Was it X and Y where you got 2 starters?
I don't know. I haven't played in a while.
I played it. That's why I'm asking. That's one time.
But to answer your question, James, both are governed under the same
That's
body.
not James. Oh yeah, it is James.
Oh, there you go.
Snorlax.
Snorlax.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
it.
good one.
Yeah. But to answer your question, both bodies aren't
Organized by the same people. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's the World Basketball something or other.
yeah.
I think it's like WABA or something.
Do the wobble.
Wobble, wobble, wobble. The thing is, I think it's more degrading than anything.
Yeah, it would be more degrading. I don't think.
I don't think that's a stupid sexist thing to put on. I truly don't think if that's what you need to get to make your sport popular, then I would rather you not have the sport than to go that far
To
make people watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, like the U.S. It's our good sports team. The women's they've been ranked number. They've only had 2 positions in the FIFA rankings, and that's 1 and 2. I mean, them and Germany have never been outside of 1 and 2. No, wait, no, Germany has because Japan was number 1 after they won the World Cup. But we've always been 1 and 2, and we're number 1 right now. Don't quote me on that, but
it's highly unlikely, James. It's highly unlikely.
I mean, it's just especially with how feminists are being these days. They're fighting for everything.
Yeah.
And that's what, with social media, like, see, we're putting on our own podcast. Like, 6 or 7 years ago, we could have never done this.
True.
We're on YouTube. That's what I'm saying.
without proper
okay, I see what you're saying.
I mean, without having money.
Yeah.
Basically.
This just requires, I already have my PS4 and we have a camera.
Yeah.
That bar from John Henson. Thank you, John Henson. That's your
Hey, Miss
shout.
Taylor. I forgot your mom's birthday.
Efren.
Oh, you're with your parents? So, what? That's awesome. We have more viewers than we think.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
This is fun.
International sensation.
I know, right?
This is fun though. Yeah. Dude, we're just after we had the first 3 topics, we found it just gone on.
Yeah, it's just
done. No, I like this. You know, it's
We're
just
hitting on 48.
we're at 40 minutes.
I mean, it's basically just what 3 guys. Sorry, 4 guys.
5 guys.
5 guys.
No, 4 guys.
Four
in
guys,
extra
guys.
trip in a set. A Sith Lord. 4 guys.
4 guys in the
and-
couch and a Sith Lord.
Hey, the name it's a working title still.
Basically. But yeah, I mean,
How have you liked this first episode? That's the topic.
That's our topic of us talking about our first
Yeah,
episode.
what do you think we need to improve?
This has been good. I think it'll just get better with like
Also with the random guests we bring in.
Yeah.
Because like next week we're having the Spider Monkey, Michael Mendoza on.
Woo!
And then after that, I don't know. But then it's the Mario Kart special, which we have 8 people right now. We got us 3, my sister Grayson, my friend Bridget, my friend Ray, which is a Nintendo expert of all sorts.
Interesting.
I thought we had another person, but now I can't remember.
You know, we really need a Smash Brothers episode too. where we
They
all
can do
just-
old school.
Yeah.
No, Melee's the best though.
It is. Melee is the best.
I
It's
think-
been ranked the best even from the professional players.
Because N64 is good, but it also has a lot of flaws.
Yeah.
Also look awful on that TV. If y'all know, we can stream these because I know the magic. I can move my PS4 out and move the camera out, and we'll be able to film us playing these. It'll be like a back end view or a side view of sorts.
Maybe like a half side view.
You don't necessarily need to worry about that. We'll work the technical side and
Yeah.
I'll
Hey,
just
we're being
enjoy
nice.
the broadcast.
When does Mario Kart 8 come out?
May 30th. That's why we're doing the 31st. Is that Saturday?
Okay.
So we'll have it on May 30th. May 30th will pretty much be me mastering the courses before you guys get here and unlock.
Lame.
No, I'm just kidding. It'll be me unlocking stuff. Just so you know, what's really cool, you completely can customize the cart. And the different carts will be different
Flames.
based on the weight of your characters. So that's
Oh,
also
good,
taking
good.
effect. There's gravity defying parts of the course, which are pretty cool. Battle mode is forever ruined.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I call Luigi.
It's fine.
You want Yoshi, don't you?
I don't know. Yoshi was my favorite in the original Mario, in the Mario Kart for Wii, but
Grayson will be Baby Mario. See, it'll be 4 of us at a time. It'll be like the top 2 stay, and then
Okay.
the bottom 2 are out, and the other 2 people come in.
this will be interesting.
Yeah. So we'll be rotating. Make sure everyone gets up right there. And that could be like 3 hours of us just broadcasting that. I mean, it's not going to stop till we are bored of it.
Yeah.
And this might sound like a dumb question. I haven't been following Mario Kart as often. Do you think Sonic would be included?
No, the Mario Kart is traditionally Mario characters because you don't have Kirby in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have Captain Falcon. You know, it's just if they've been in a Mario game. Like Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong are in there because Mario started on a Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Diddy Kong is essentially considered Donkey Kong Jr. Kind of a bit, but still, he's in that whole universe still.
Yeah.
And Yoshi's in there because Yoshi is Mario's pet. You have Bowser, you have all the Koopa Links. You just have all these involved things where Super Smash is the whole Nintendo properties.
Yeah.
Which the new Smash Bros. Will have Sonic in it, and Brawl has Sonic.
Yeah. Brawl's got Sonic in
They also got Mega Man.
it. It was
in
cheap. That's just saying.
Sonic?
Yeah.
I never liked Sonic.
Wasn't Mega Man a girl?
Mega Man?
No, no, Mega Man. Sorry, I'm confusing Metroid with Mega Man.
Samus is
Samus is
Samus.
still in it.
Now there's no transformation, so you'll have Zero Suit Samus and Samus' character.
What? That's
But Charizard and Grow Ninja, which is a frog ninja
yeah.
Pokemon, is in there. I'm actually a little bit excited. And Lucario is in it back. And they have their Mega Evolutions. That's their final smash.
Oh, they're keeping the Final Smash?
I think so.
Okay.
There's now assist trophies, which are different characters that aren't,
Yeah.
Think of it like a Pokeball,
Yeah.
but they're still Pokeballs.
But they're
So-
still
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm looking forward to that. That probably will be my topic later week about the falling of Nintendo.
I mean, guys, we've been talking all along. I mean, we haven't asked Sheldon any of his opinions.
Sheldon, why do you hate Babylon 5? That is my one question I would ask him. Because Babylon 5 is one of my favorite series of all time.
Unfortunately, all he can say is Bazinga. So you should ask him a question. That's the answer.
That is the answer to
That's the answer to every question.
Bazinga. I love
Bazinga.
Well, Sheldon's up for taking questions as well. Like, it's not just us. He's as much a part of this group as.
It's us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we will be previewing the whole World Cup
Okay.
on June 7th. We have us three. I'm getting Miguel to do it with us.
Okay.
And then Lucas as well.
Oh, Lucas.
And then my friend John. So that gives us, you got the Dutch, you have the Nigerian, you have the American, you have the Brazilian, where it's in Brazil, and then you have the Mexican, and then you have the person that only watches soccer for the World Cup. We'll be predicting I'll be the winner the next week.
Right.
I think. Whenever the World Cup is, we'll be calling them the champions of summer. We'll just call them that. Look at that title.
Could be
And your nickname will be replaced with just the champion of summer.
the champion of summer. Okay.
Well, I think I'm wrapping up.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts on anything? Well, thank you guys for watching. We're probably going to go into another segment where we're playing a game, which is within like the next 5 seconds. It'll just really be us after we just have to move all this stuff out of the way, and then we'll just start playing a game, either Towerfall or Sports Friends. We'll see which one we feel like playing.
What about sponsors? Sponsors and donors and all that.
If you want to be a sponsor, let us know, or a donor.
Next week we'll post a link somewhere to the left or to the right on the page, so you can donate.
Or just give us money in person. Also, if you want to be on the show, let us know. We have spots to fill on certain dates.
Yeah, Sheldon's not very friendly.
Yeah, he can't be here. He's a physicist. He has stuff to do.
Yeah.
We're just simple-minded people, you know. But we are smarter than Penny, so it's okay.
Yes, we are smarter than Penny.
So hopefully, you know.
I don't know about that though. I mean,
Whoa.
Whoa, we are
Whoa.
smarter than Penny.
Who do you
Hold
think
on.
is stupider than Penny?
I mean, she lives in an apartment right next to a bunch of nerds and gets free Wi-Fi.
This is true. And she also lives in her apartment right now. I was gonna say that.
Faults with Big Bang Theory, she could never afford that apartment. On the salary that she gets in Pasadena, California, she could never afford that by
Working at a
herself.
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You get tips.
No, but you can never afford that. That's too nice. That's too big of an apartment. It's in California.
It's true.
It's in Pasadena, which is near Caltech. That's where they work.
Yeah.
Work at Caltech. So that's my final thought. Let us know if you'd like to join the show. So we got dates. Actually, talk to me. Message me.
Yeah. Don't type.
Because I have them all on a spreadsheet.
Don't put this pen back on.
We'll have to come up with nicknames and whatnot.
If you have any other alternative sports or
Also, we take, put it on the page if you have a question for us. Because once we actually get 4 people on here, we will have a user submitted question every week. We'll have that.
Random dancing.
We might have random dancing one time. So like the page, subscribe to the channel, share the video.
Click it down below.
Yeah,
buy
down
us
below.
chips.
Come to the live stream every week. It's ridiculous that y'all have 20 comments right there. I found
This is
that-
awesome.
This is awesome. It's 4 viewers and
4
20
people, 20 comments. It's
So yeah,
manageable.
like our Facebook page.
And help promote.
Help promote. We have 27 likes right now, I believe.
this. Yeah.
Keep it going. We can only get bigger. We can't get smaller. Right?
Yes.
And we will be posting this on video on YouTube by tomorrow morning. I might do a couple,
Woohoo.
a couple editing.
Forever available.
And remember, so I'm Henry. I've been your host. And remember, we are in the darkest timeline. Bye.
Woohoo.
This is awkward. We have this awkward.